It is the most bittersweet of times. A week where an ending and a beginning are being marked simultaneously. King Charles departed Scotland on his tour of the nations. He arrived in Northern Ireland for his 40th visit, but his first as monarch. The first time the province has had a British king in it for nearly 80 years. Hundreds greeted the new king in the village of Hillsborough. It was renamed Royal Hillsborough just months ago to mark his mother's Platinum Jubilee. Amidst the autumnal weather, the crowds exuded warmth towards the new monarch. As the king went into his castle, I met Margaret, who found the experience intensely moving.
But
What a moment of history.
Moment. Yes, I remember this. It really made me to tears. And it was lovely, really was.
It's all right, man. It's all right. It's a happy day.
I know it is.
Mixed emotions. It's somber for a Queen, but also a day of celebration too. And a good day for Northern Ireland. It's lovely that he came here first.
It felt weird, so it did, but it was a good day, so it was.
And you had a little conversation with him, yeah?
Well, just to say I'm sorry for his loss and all, but yes, it was very good.
And a moment of history for you. You felt like this is
Yes.
the big one.
I've never got to see like a king in front of me, so this is the best time of my year now, just to get to see him.
I particularly want to see Camilla because I think she's a lovely lady, and I think the two of them just complement each other so much, and I think she's going to be his, his strength, her rock, his rock really. So they look a lovely couple, an absolutely lovely couple.
It does mean so much because we're all part of the United Kingdom, and it's wonderful that he came here again. Yes. Yeah.
Inside Hillsborough Castle, the king met the leaders of Northern Ireland's 5 main political parties.
We played a great role here in terms of reconciliation and building peace, so it's the end of an era for sure.
Cordial scenes like this can take place owes much to the actions of Her late Majesty. 4 seconds which changed history. When the Queen shook hands with the late former IRA leader Martin McGuinness, it appeared to usher in a new era. In a short address during today's brief visit, King Charles vowed to follow what he called the shining example of his mother. The monarchy, of course, draws mixed emotions here, but few can deny the important role of the Queen in securing peace.
And Julian, it was so interesting watching you talk to people who turned out to see King Charles because the royal family's relationship with Northern Ireland hasn't always been an easy one. So how important was this visit?
Hi, Claudia. Liza, really important. In that speech right here earlier today, the King said how his family had shared sorrows with the people of Northern Ireland. He was alluding to the death of his great-uncle, Lord Mountbatten, in an IRA bombing in 1979. Sinn Féin, the party historically associated with the IRA, of course. We just saw the King there warmly speaking to Michelle O'Neill, the leader of Sinn Féin. Such scenes would have been unthinkable once, of course. Now, the King and the Queen Consort left Belfast around an hour ago. More history this afternoon at that ceremony at the Cathedral down the road. The first time the King has met a foreign head of state, albeit informally. He briefly shook hands with Michael D. Higgins, the President of Ireland. The political dynamics here, though, always finely balanced, and so too was this visit today.